We worked most closely with the Parks Department, with representatives from other city departments and Barnes Jewish. We came up with an agreement that we knew would be very important to the public, to the parks, and we thought to the city, which is to ensure that the funds generated by this lease would remain for the benefit of Forest Park. This is kind of when we got Linda Martinez and Brian Kay very much involved to help us structure a trust agreement that would ensure that, to the best of our ability, these funds would go for that. The lease proceeds would be dedicated to maintenance in the park. We've also agreed to cover the cost of relocating the recreational facilities. We know those recreational facilities are important. They're important to, the surrounding neighbors. They're important to our patients. They're important to our patients' families and to our employees. So we have agreed to cover the cost of relocating those facilities as directed by the city. Presently, it's estimated that that cost would be somewhere between $750,000 and $1 million. We've also agreed, Barnes Jewish Hospital, to fund a certain amount of existing public works improvements in the Parks Department, in Forest Park. That public improvement is still being determined. We're still talking with the Parks Department about what makes sense for us to fund, but this is something that we would fund once the proposed lease was approved. Again, context to date, the Forest Park Master Plan Advisory Board and the City Planning Commission have voted overwhelmingly in favor of what they needed to do in order to allow the lease negotiations to proceed. So that's kind of where we are at this point.